My beloved child, you are here in this moment for a reason. This message is not random. It is meant for you, right now, right where you are. In a world that feels noisy and confusing, I have led your heart to a quiet place created especially for you. In the middle of all the chaos, this is a gentle sign that you are not lost, not wandering without direction, and not searching for nothing. Let your heart relax in the truth that I see you, I know you, and I understand you deeply. Right now, take a slow, deep breath and invite me in. Whisper, "You see me, you know me, and I receive this message." And let your heart truly respond. There are blessings and freedoms I still want to show you. There is more to who you are and where you are going than you can see today. I want to shine light on your path so that you no longer walk in confusion. If you disconnect too quickly or allow your mind to drift away, you may miss the renewal I am sending to your soul and the comfort and strength I am giving in this very hour. What you are hearing now is not a distant idea. It is my voice, personal and close, speaking directly into your situation. It is not just a promise written long ago. It is my loving embrace designed exactly for your needs today. My beloved, I know precisely what I am doing in your life. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Every shift, every delay, every open door, and every closed one carries purpose, even when it feels hidden from you. I see every need you speak out loud and every concern you keep silently in your heart. I know the weight on your shoulders and the desires that rise quietly inside you. You do not need to be afraid. You do not need to let discouragement dominate your thoughts. You do not have to step back in fear or bow to intimidation. Everything I allow, everything I remove, all I plant in you and all I prune away is working toward your good. My plans for you have always been rooted in peace, provision, growth, and a secure future filled with hope. If you rest your heart on these words and set aside distractions for a little while, you will feel yourself walking more lightly. You will sense fear beginning to lose its grip and the heaviness on your soul starting to lift. I want you to know, not just as a nice idea, but as a deep, unshakable truth, that you are already marked for victory. You are surrounded by my blessing even now, and I am guiding every step you take. You are not walking toward defeat. With each breath, you move closer to the victory I have prepared for you. If these words are stirring something inside you, don't just listen. Speak it out. Say, "I am walking toward victory," and choose to believe it as your truth. So walk forward with courage, persistence, and all the strength you have. Many hear my call, but few truly accept the privilege of being chosen. I have given you this honor. Yes, you. I call you my child, my son, my daughter, part of my royal family. Still, I urge you to treat these promises with reverence. Let them shape your choices and your behavior so that you live not just as royalty in name, but in attitude and character, walking with faith, gentle authority, and humble confidence that honors my heart. Your life holds great importance, not for pride, but because you carry a sacred responsibility. Guard your heart carefully. Watch over your inner life. Even now, my angels surround you. Whenever you act in faith, heaven rejoices. There is a song that rises whenever you choose trust, courage, obedience, and pure intentions. You bring joy to my heart by the way you live, by every small act of reverence, by each moment you choose to draw close to me, not demanding, but trusting, respecting, and standing in awe. Do not forget what you are hearing. When a new morning comes and you lift your head to face the day, Let this truth shape how you think and how you feel. You already know who you are to me. So refuse to believe the voices that diminish your value or try to cover the beauty I have placed in you from the beginning. Pause here and make a decision with me. Reject every lie about your worth and say, from this moment, I choose to see myself the way you see me. And let that choice guide how you live. Inside you are gifts and abilities I myself have placed there. There are talents, strengths, and virtues that you sometimes overlook or downplay, but you know they are there. If you search within, you will see that you are capable of far more than you currently believe. When you receive these words with faith and openness, you will notice that those who attack you with harsh words, wrong opinions, or false judgments gain no real power over you. They may exaggerate your faults or remind you of your past to shame you, but I ask you to stay strong in what you know to be true. Hold your ground. Do not surrender the progress you have made. Do not treat lightly the blessings already placed in your hands. Yes, you will make mistakes. I see your struggle, but I also see your sincerity. I see that you do not treat my word carelessly or take my commands as a joke. Still, you must understand that errors will happen, and when they do, you must not let despair settle into your heart. If you stumble without meaning to, my love does not fade. It remains steady, eternal, and unwavering in every season. There are people who secretly hope to see you fall, who envy what I have given you and rely on old, empty tactics to discourage you. Day after day, they may create new reasons for you to question whether you are truly loved. But you, my beloved, must answer from the calm certainty I have placed inside you. You know where you stand with me. You know you are held in my heart. The abundance I desire for you is not shallow or temporary. It is holy and lasting. I care about your physical needs, your mental peace, your spiritual growth, and your emotional healing. I want your heart free from bitterness, fear, and resentment. My gifts for you include meaningful dreams, uplifting visions, and deep spirit-led desires that build rather than destroy you. My longing is to strengthen you so that unhealthy habits and old weaknesses loosen their grip. I want you to step into new experiences, crossing the rough seas of everyday struggles with firm faith and courage until you arrive in places of safety, joy, and fulfillment. As I have overcome, I will also empower you to overcome every adversary and stand as a victor in this world. Get ready, because I am determined to bless you greatly. I do not offer empty luxury or wealth without purpose. I do not want your family or you to forget how far I have brought you, or the deep places from which I rescued you. Let your spirit value what truly matters. Remember, the most spiritual people are not always those who have the least, but those who recognize me as the source and author of every good thing. I am first in the life of the one who sets aside pride and vanity to make room for what is eternal. Do not refuse blessing if I decide to give you more work, new opportunities, or unexpected provision. Do not be suspicious of my generosity. I know your heart. I know you love me. I surround you constantly with mercy and love. So I invite you now, lift your soul to me, cry out, and accept this message. Let your heart say, I receive your blessing, my beloved God. Understand that miracles often appear at surprising times. Freedom can show up in the middle of an ordinary day. Happiness may overflow when you least expect it. Rise and fight. Do not fear and do not give up. Let your faith move into action. because your time of triumph is coming closer with each step you take. Even now, open your hands as a sign of surrender and say, I welcome every good thing you have for me. Take this moment as your step of faith and agreement with my plans. You are standing near a time of great blessing and reward for your faith and loyalty. I have decided to bless you, and my will cannot be stopped. No situation can postpone what I have planned. My care surrounds all who love me, trust me, and feed their hearts on my words. Their hearts grow stronger day and night as they think about my promises and my ways. My power shows up in a mighty way among those who refuse to surrender, who refuse to doubt the strength of my love. I am always ready to rescue my children, to save them from every trial and every enemy. You are part of those I have chosen. Hold on to my word firmly. Do not forget the warmth of my voice calling you. This love gives you strength each morning to kneel in faith, to ask for protection over your home, for healing in your body, and for my hand to move even in your finances, removing the shadows of lack and fear. Trust that these words are being planted in your heart like a strong tree that will bear fruit at the right time. Those fruits will look like miracles when the harvest comes. You will see wonders overflowing beyond what your suffering has been. I am changing the way you think. I am lifting your thoughts out of hopelessness and negativity. My promises will rise in your memory, and every day this living word will steady and support you. You will walk through your days with confidence, not expecting constant harm or disaster. My angels guard your steps, but I need you to walk this path without being pulled away by threats or negative voices. Do not waste your life or energy on things that do not nourish your soul. Do not cling to distractions that steal your time and give nothing life-giving in return. Focus on knowing me more deeply. Let my word be like sunlight shaping your character. Give me your mornings. Let your home become a place of worship and peace as the day begins. Let songs, gratitude, and praise fill your rooms. I have chosen to bless not only you, but also those who are dear to you. No one can stop my hand from doing this. I am preparing a season of abundance for you, a time to live with joy and to be ready for even greater victories. You have longed to see my promises fulfilled in your life. I know the tiredness that comes from living among people who do not see or value what I have placed in them or in you. But I have given you eyes to see. You can already recognize ancient promises coming to life around you. You no longer have time to be half-hearted or to gamble carelessly with your future. Know my word. Be sure that I am alive, real, and present. Those around you will feel my presence in your home and notice the strong purpose woven into your story. These are prophetic days, and now is the time for you to rise. Do not give your heart to the defeat and negativity others speak. They may choose doubt and fear, but your path is different. You are made for victory, for hope, and for a life that shows perseverance despite what you have faced. This is your day of salvation, the dawn of your freedom and your vindication. Fear has no right to rule you because I am filling you with faith. I assure you with love and clarity, I will do wonders in your life and in your family. Miracles you have waited for will begin to unfold. Speak out your trust in me. As you talk with me, things move into place. I do not ignore your prayers. For every sorrow I carry a remedy. For every pain I hold comfort. Even when you do not feel my presence or when your thoughts tell you I am far away, I am still here. The world and your own mind may suggest that I am absent, but those are only shadows trying to block the light I pour over you. Give me more of your faith. Push aside the thoughts that darken your heart and choose to believe these words are an anchor for your soul. My promises are not lost, not blown away by time or circumstance. They come to life in those who choose to trust. I know this is not always simple. Some days begin with hope, but quickly become filled with stress, disappointment, and exhaustion. Even when you feel that your cries vanish before they reach me, I am close enough to notice every silent tear, to understand every feeling you cannot put into words. I see the inner turmoil, and I invite you to release it. Let your tears fall before me. None of them are wasted. I gather each one and turn them into a testimony of grace. There is a solution for your suffering, an answer for your pain, a reward for your bravery. I have prepared a special blessing shaped by your patience and endurance. This gift is being written into your heart, day and night. The words you hear now will become like music in your memory when doubt tries to return. These living truths are being freshly written inside you, rising as dreams even in your sleep, so that each morning you wake with renewed desire to talk with me, to claim and hold on to my promises. No matter what happens around you, bad news, betrayal, rejection, even from those closest to you, remember this. My love for you is stronger than everything else combined. As long as you stay anchored to these words, your future is filled with victory. Doubt is like a wild wind, but faith keeps you close to my side, where every answer flows. You are never walking alone. There are moments when I wait for your step of faith, not because I am far away, but because I am strengthening your confidence and preparing you for new blessings. A crown of life and lasting success has already been set aside for you and for those you love. All I ask is that you give me your heart and fix your eyes on my ways. Do not turn back. Do not live by the opinions of those whose words are empty of hope. If discouragement feels like a cage, remember that I am the one who opens prison doors and turns sorrow into praise. Pour out your burdens to me. Tell me your pain. Believe my promises. If you choose to trust me, if you turn away from what held you captive, you will taste true freedom even today. Those who stood against you or wished you harm will see their plans fail and their intentions undone. My love for you does not change. My purpose for you is firm. I know what I am doing, and I am working all things for your good. Take a simple, practical step with me. Choose a moment each day. Write it down now if you can, and decide to return to these words and talk with me, making this time a daily habit of faith. Soon you will step out of these struggles. You will hold victory in your hands and carry blessings so clear that others will see and wonder. There is no greater assurance than trusting me when I say things will improve. You are not alone, and my will for your life will stand. Do not let negativity or threats shake your heart. I have already defeated every enemy before they could lift a hand. Come to me in faith each day. Let me cover you with my affection and set your soul free from fear. You have what you need to thrive, because I am the one who heals your memories and lights a fresh fire for life within you. My word wakes up dreams that seemed dead and stirs hope where only disappointment lived. Even when challenges remain, know that holding on to my promises will keep you standing, and success will come no matter what stands in your way. Let me handle the battles. Place yourself and your loved ones in my care. My angels are sent to protect and support you so you do not stumble. I have seen the injustice done to you and heard your cries. Those who hurt you will one day realize they're wrong, and some will come back with sincere regret. Pray for them instead of clinging to bitterness, and watch how quickly I bring good even out of loss. There is no need for constant arguments or fighting. Protect your peace by avoiding useless quarrels and walking away from situations that provoke you into acting against your character. If you fail, do not hide from me. Come as you are. My arms are open to you. Yet I desire that you no longer live in confusion. Let your family and my word receive your time. Let prayer be the strong foundation of your home. I am your provider. Everything you truly need, I place in your hands as you seek my wisdom and open yourself to my miracles. Rise each day with growing faith and a heart ready to love. Nothing can ultimately stop you when you walk in step with my spirit. Your progress renews itself every time you come before me. I know how hard it is to let go and to surrender when it feels like nothing is changing and my silence feels long. Turn away from those thoughts that say I am distant. Focus instead on the blessings already around you. In your distress, I come to guide you, lift your arms, calm your soul, and rebuild your confidence. Stay close to me. Do not ignore the gentle invitations I send to step away from distractions and meet me in quiet moments. Resist the pull of empty conversation and endless noise. Make room for my presence and for prayers that lift your spirit into joy. When you feel yourself weakening, call out to me. I hear you the moment you open your mouth. Even your private pain is known to me. You are braver and more persistent than you realize. I honor that perseverance and cover you with my faithful care. Let these words burn in your heart as a sign that I am near and that I am awakening new strength inside you. It does not matter who doubted you or dismissed you before. Let my voice be louder than theirs. Let the truth of my love give you a courage you have never felt before. I have poured myself into you, filling you with my spirit. Every difficulty you have overcome has prepared you for the breakthroughs ahead. You are not here by accident. The victories coming are planned and secure. Stand tall, because I stand with you, proud of your faithfulness and your strength. As you continue, even when nights feel long and tears blur your path, hand every heavy burden to me. I am not here to condemn you, but to comfort, heal, and calm the storm inside. Bring everything to my throne of grace. I am ready to restore you, protect you, and bring peace and abundance into every area of your life. True prosperity is more than possessions. It is wisdom, courage, and spiritual strength. I am giving you insight to recognize opportunities, endurance to succeed in work or business, and a generous heart that blesses others. Even when circumstances change suddenly, remember, I am your anchor and your guide. I am your steady presence, leading you into rest and joy. Keep hope alive. Your dreams matter to me. The obstacles you face become your training ground, preparing you for bigger things. Let faith keep you moving. Let my love walk with you through every valley and over every mountaintop. When everything seems impossible, stop and listen again. Everything begins to change when you rest in the truth that I hold all outcomes in my hands. My word remains when everything else fades. The doors I open are for you, right now, in this season. You are stepping into a time of transformation. New opportunities and surprising connections wait just ahead. Be kind, attentive, and open-hearted with those you meet. Some of them are helpers I have sent, hidden in plain sight. Stay alert, so you do not miss the door of blessing I am placing in your path. I have spoken clearly to you. You understand more than you think about what I require and the favor that follows those who lean into my promises. As you live out these truths, miracles both large and small will flow into your home, into quiet hopes, and into hurting places. You will experience joy with your family, a deep happiness the world cannot give or take away. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks, from $50 to $100. Again and again, you will see signs of my presence. My love will be evident in the peace that settles over your life. I see the weight you carry, the parts of your heart that rarely feel understood, even by the people closest to you. I know how often you long for a voice that truly understands you and speaks from perfect love, not human limits. You are never hidden from my eyes, and your struggles are never too small or too complicated for me. You were not created to navigate everything alone or to rely only on your strength to survive life's storms. My nearness is not based on how you feel. It is as real as the air in your lungs and the beat of your heart. I am holding you even when your courage fades and your hope feels thin. Rest in the truth that I am not disappointed in your weaknesses. I am not surprised when you fail, nor impatient when you wrestle with regret. I formed you with care before your first breath, and every detail of your story matters to me. Know that your name is engraved on my heart, not out of duty, but out of delight in who you are. The story of your life, with all its knots, hurts, and questions, is still woven with my wisdom. When confusion swirls around you and nothing seems clear, lean into the certainty that I am drawing close. In the silence, I whisper reassurance. You may not hear it with your ears, but your spirit feels the calm of my presence. Many voices compete for your attention, offering quick fixes, shallow comforts, or the illusion of control. I am not like them. The peace I give cannot be found anywhere else. I do not force or manipulate you. I invite you gently and constantly to bring your whole heart to me. Your desires, frustrations, fears, and questions are safe with me. Do not be afraid to show me your real self. I receive you with open arms. I do not measure your value by success or failure. My joy in you is not based on your performance, but on the worth I placed in you from the beginning. You have gotten used to carrying burdens by yourself, believing you must fix everything before coming closer to me. That is not my way. I welcome you as you are. I offer strength for the next step, wisdom for each decision, and a love that never turns away. Bring me your confusion, your doubts, your broken dreams. Lay them down and trust that my compassion is bigger than your struggles. In my presence, shame begins to fade and hope starts to take root again. You do not have to hide. The light I shine reveals not only your flaws, but also the hidden beauty inside you. I see courage, kindness, and faithfulness in you, often long before you recognize them. If you worry that your questions or tears are too much for me, know this: I am not threatened by any of it. I have already carried the weight of your sorrow. Each tear is precious to me. There is no accusation in my voice, only an invitation to come closer. I promise I will not turn you away. Let go of the belief that you must be perfect before you approach me. I come close to you in your honesty and weakness, ready to lift what feels unbearable and replace anxiety with deep peace. When you are tired from fighting in your own strength, remember that you can hand your burdens over to me. My arms are strong enough for what you cannot carry. Your story is not over and not stuck. Even when progress feels slow or you see more setbacks than victories, know that I am the God of new beginnings and quiet restoration. Each day is a chance for grace to meet your need and for love to pull you closer. My faithfulness stretches beyond every season, every disappointment, and every unanswered question. Even now, I am working in places you cannot see. The seeds of hope and purpose I plant in your heart may rest for a time, but they are alive, watered by my unchanging commitment to you. Do not underestimate what I can do with your surrender. Moments that look hopeless or wasted are often the ground where new life begins. Do not judge your life only by what you can see. Trust that I see ahead of you, and I am preparing you not just to survive, but to flourish. I am the author and finisher of your faith. Nothing, not your mistakes, not others' opinions, not any obstacle, can cancel what I have spoken over you. My plans cannot be easily overturned, and my goodness cannot be outrun by your circumstances. When your heart longs for belonging, remember you are fully known and deeply understood. You are not an afterthought. You are an important part of my purpose. I delight in the unique person you are. Every search for meaning, every act of kindness, every moment you choose forgiveness reflects the work I am doing in you. You are not invisible to me. I see every step you take toward light, even the small ones. Let this truth anchor you when questions rise and storms gather. I see your past, your wounds, and your potential, and I love you completely through it all. I am not distant. I am not waiting for you to get it together before I draw near. My nearness is my promise and my joy. Do not be afraid to trust what you cannot yet see. I am for you and with you. I rejoice over you. As each day begins and ends, remember that my mercy is always present. No night is too dark for my light. No valley is too deep for my presence. When guilt or fear tells you that you are beyond my reach, let my truth quiet those lies. You live inside my love, and nothing can separate you from it. Come near to me, not because you are forced, but because you are wanted and welcomed. I am restoring what has been lost, healing what feels broken, and guiding you forward with a hope that will not disappoint. You may sometimes wonder if your prayers rise any higher than the ceiling, or if your desires echo only inside your own mind. But listen, I never grow tired of your voice. Every hope whispered, every fear shakily spoken is received by my hands. I keep your prayers close to my heart, not far away. When you question whether I hear, remember it was I who created your voice and placed in you the desire for what is good. Nothing about you escapes my notice. Even when you struggle to find words, I understand the pain behind every silence. You are never lost in the crowd. In the quiet corners where you feel forgotten, my presence wraps around you with a tenderness deeper than you know. When you wonder if your struggles matter, see how carefully I watch over every detail of your life. I am not a distant watcher, untouched by your pain or your joy. I am like a gardener who walks through the garden each morning, lifting each leaf, checking for growth, and caring for every sign of weakness. I do not just look, I act. My hands steady what shakes inside you, and my words pour living water into your soul. You might think you must always be strong, always brave. But I tell you, your weakness is not shameful in my eyes. Where you are weak, my strength shines. Where you stumble, I carry you. You often judge yourself by your achievements and moments of visible courage, but I see so much more. I see beauty in your persistent hope, honor in your smallest acts of courage, and glory in the way you keep reaching for love even when you feel drained. I know you sometimes feel like you are going backwards or standing still. Those days are not wasted. Every step counts, even the slow and shaky ones. Every small choice to love, forgive, or trust when everything in you wants to give up is more powerful than any big success the world celebrates. I am not looking for perfection from you. I treasure your willingness to keep coming back to me, to keep trusting that I am here. Lay down the heavy loads you were never meant to carry. Storms will come, sudden, fierce, and frightening. I do not promise a life without struggle, but I promise that no storm will ever remove you from my love. I stand with you in every trial. The same voice that calms the seas calms your heart. When fear comes, let it be a doorway that leads you to find me waiting there. I have placed great worth in you, not because of what you do, but because you are mine. Remember the times when peace suddenly washed over you in anxious moments, when your mind cleared after you prayed. Those were glimpses of me working within you. I am not only present in dramatic miracles, I am with you in the simple things, the morning light, the strength to get out of bed, the quiet comfort after you cry. My power is often gentle, like soft rain that revives dry ground. You may wonder why some prayers seem unanswered and some hopes remain out of reach. Know that I see more than you can. My timing is perfect, even when it does not match your urgency. There are roots growing beneath the surface. I do not hold back from you because I do not care, but because I love you enough to protect your soul from what is not yet right for you. I know what quick answers without growth could do to your heart. Trust me with your waiting. While you hope, I am building resilience and compassion in you that cannot be destroyed. In the quiet delays, I am very close, speaking in ways that hurry cannot hear. My love for you is strong and devoted. I will not let you settle for less than the fullness I created you for. You do not need to perform, pretend, or hide. Under my gaze, you can take off every mask and rest. I rejoice in your uniqueness, the sound of your laughter, the way your mind works, the dreams you dare to dream. Even in your failures, my love stands firm. You are not kept safe by your perfection, but by your trust. Trusting me does not mean you never doubt. It means you bring your doubts to me. It means you let me hold your questions and show you peace in my time. When you look at the brokenness in the world, the pain, injustice, and suffering, and wonder where I am, know that I am present in every tear. I grieve with those who grieve and lift up those whose hearts are crushed. I am not indifferent. I see the tears you never let fall and the grief you barely name. I have not turned away from your wounds or the world's wounds. I carry hope like a seed, planting it quietly where despair wants to grow. I invite you to partner with me, to be a light in darkness, to comfort those who hurt, to bring kindness where it is missing. Every act of mercy, no matter how small, becomes part of a much bigger story of healing that I am writing. Your kindness, forgiveness, and commitment, when it would be easier to walk away, are powerful. There will be times when you doubt your purpose or feel uncertain about your future. When that happens, remember, you are not wandering without direction. I am guiding you, even when it feels like silence. I am the shepherd who sees the paths you cannot see, leading you not only into peaceful places but sometimes through valleys that deepen your trust. Do not despise waiting seasons or unanswered questions. It is in these spaces that I do some of my deepest work, shaping your soul to hold more of me. Trust that you are where you need to be for this moment. Tomorrow's path will open when you are ready. You do not need to fear missing your destiny. What I have planned for you cannot be stolen by others or ruined by your mistakes. Guard your heart from comparing yourself to others and from believing the lie that you are behind. Every life moves at a different pace. Yours is precious and designed by my wisdom. Stay close to my presence, not as a distant hope, but as your solid foundation. When doubts come, return to the simple truth that I am with you for you and always working for your good. Even if feelings change, my commitment does not. Let each day begin with the awareness that you are seen, loved, and guided. Breathe, open your heart, and invite me into your fears, your plans, and your desires. I will meet you there every time. I see how deeply you desire to be truly known and welcomed, how your heart aches for others to understand your hidden battles and quiet strengths. You may walk through crowds or live busy days and still feel unseen, as if your inner voice is drowned out by the noise of life. But I listen to what you cannot say out loud. I notice the trembling places in your heart and the goodness shining in small actions no one else notices. My eyes find you where no one else can, and my embrace surrounds you even when you feel alone. When exhaustion rests heavily on you and the weight of expectations presses down, remember that I did not create you to carry loads too heavy for you. Place them in my hands. Let me exchange your illusion of having to hold everything together by yourself for real peace and trust. Every detail of your journey matters to me. No fear, no scar, no dream is ignored. I do not compare you to anyone else. I see you through eyes of compassion, fully aware of your personal story. I know every time you kept going when you were unsure. I see each quiet victory that others overlook. Every step toward hope honors me and brings light into your life, even when shadows still linger. Sometimes you question your worth, doubting that you could be precious in a world with harsh standards. But your worth does not come from performance or perfection. It comes from my delight in you and the intentional way I designed you. Every breath and heartbeat is a sign that I have hope and purpose for you. Lift your eyes from the shifting ground of comparison and competition. Look at the safe shelter I offer. In my presence, you are safe from harsh judgment. Here your soul can rest. Failure does not define you. Your shortcomings are places where my mercy meets you. I welcome your honesty. You do not need to pretend with me. Bring your confessions, doubts, and even your anger. Watch how I respond, not with punishment, but with gentle correction and loving embrace. Let your heart be free again to dream. I know disappointment and betrayal have tempted you to shrink your hopes to avoid being hurt. But I did not create you to live in resignation. I am the author of renewal and new beginnings you cannot yet see from where you stand. Allow me to stir courage in you to begin again, to plant new dreams that feel small and fragile. Even the smallest willingness to trust is enough for me to work with. In that space, I turn tiny beginnings into powerful transformations. You do not need to force results. I grow things in seasons that no one sees. I nourish what is planted even when others only see emptiness. Trust my timing. I waste nothing. Not your tears, not your waiting, not your broken plans. You are part of a much bigger story than you could write alone, and my faithfulness carries through every chapter. Recognize the strength you have when you walk with me. You may feel powerless against big problems, but my spirit within you gives wisdom and courage you did not know you had. Lean into my guidance as you face the unknown. Let patience shape you as you endure seasons you wish would pass. Let creativity flow from me as you handle problems that feel impossible. I celebrate your bravery when you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness. I honor your humility when you admit you do not know everything. Even the smallest loving act has eternal value. Nothing done in kindness or patience disappears. When you bless others in quiet ways, you join in my work of restoring hearts and spreading hope farther than you imagine. I know fear can hold you back, the what-ifs, the regrets, the worries for those you love. But fear was never meant to rule your heart. Wrap your anxious thoughts in my presence. Let my peace quiet your inner storms. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and listen for my soft whisper, reminding you I am with you and working ahead of you. Surrender what you cannot control. That surrender is not failure. It is a brave choice to trust my constant care. I promise to hold your concerns and carry what is too heavy for you. In that letting go, I will fill you with grace for each day, courage for each next step, and joy that does not depend on circumstances. Do not let bitterness grow from old wounds. Invite me into those painful places. My love brings light where darkness has lingered. Healing may be slow, but every time you open your hurt to me, you move closer to freedom. Even when memories sting, I am patient. I do not rush you or ignore your pain. My comfort is steady, in silence and in tears. As I heal your heart, I prepare you to comfort others walking similar paths. In time, your scars will tell stories of my faithfulness. They will remind you that even in brokenness, beauty remains. You may worry about your future, unsure where the road leads or how your needs will be met. Trust that I am already ahead of you, preparing what you cannot yet see. I am arranging provision, setting up divine connections, and aligning opportunities with my wisdom and your good. Do not lean on human approval or fragile security. Lean on the steady confidence that my love and care do not change. Doors may close and plans may shift, but each detour can be used for greater things. Nothing surprises me. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Nothing can separate you from my heart. When tiredness washes over you and your strength feels gone, reach out to me without shame. I never grow tired of your need. Your dependence on me is not weakness, it is a song to my heart. Let my rest renew you. Let my whisper calm your thoughts. Let my patience teach you steady faith. What seems small in your daily life, kindness at home, effort at work, care and friendships, can become powerful seeds when you give them to me. In your weakness, my power appears, not always in big moments, but in daily endurance and quiet perseverance. As you move forward, keep in mind that you are loved, not for what you produce, but for who you are to me. In every season, my invitation stays the same. Come as you are. Trust me where you cannot see. Let my endless love shape your story. Even when you cannot see change inside yourself, it is happening. Just like seeds drawing water under the soil, you are being transformed in places no one else sees. You tend to measure your worth by outward progress, but I often work in hidden ways. I am molding your character, changing your desires, and making you more like me in the secret places of your heart. There is deep meaning in every moment you choose to trust me, especially when nothing around you seems to support that trust. I see your faith even when it feels small. I celebrate every time you choose my promise over your fear. Your weakness is not a wall for me. It is in those weak moments that my strength becomes clearest. My grace is enough, not only when you feel strong, but especially when you feel incapable. Let your need bring you closer to me, not push you away. You never had to walk this journey alone or in your own power. I am not distant from your pain, disappointment, or unanswered questions. None of it is hidden. Bring them to me, and let me trade your anxiety for peace. When you lay your worries at my feet, you make space for a quiet stillness to fill your soul, a clarity that no positive thinking alone can create. You were created for relationship with me, for a closeness that drives out darkness and renews hope. In my presence, you will find the courage to continue, the wisdom for your next step, and a joy that survives every circumstance. Sometimes you wonder if I truly hear your prayers or if your words fade into nothing. I assure you, no prayer spoken in faith or whispered in sorrow is lost. My answers may not follow your expectations, but I am always good, always paying attention, always working for your best. When I delay, it is not because I have forgotten you. It is because I am preparing something greater. Nothing escapes my notice. Every tear is valuable to me. Every desire you struggle to express is already known and cherished. Rest in the truth that I am weaving everything together for your good and my glory. You may feel your life is too ordinary or small to matter in my plan. That is a lie meant to steal your joy. In my kingdom, no life is insignificant. Every act of kindness, every choice to forgive, every moment spent loving others is deeply important. The quiet faithfulness of your daily obedience has an eternal impact, far beyond what you see right now. Do not compare yourself to others. I designed you with specific gifts, experiences, and purposes. I delight in your uniqueness. Release the pressure to match anyone else. Instead, ask me how I want to use you, just as you are, where you are. There you will find more fulfillment and fruit than you imagined. There is a constant battle for your attention, for your mind and your heart. The noise around you can make you forget your worth, ignore my promises, and choose self-reliance instead of surrender. I invite you to step away from that noise and draw close to me, where love speaks louder than fear. In the stillness of my presence, I will remind you who you really are. Loved, chosen, and never abandoned. Every moment with me rewrites the story in your heart. Lies are replaced with truth. Let me have the final word over your life and your future. Trust that I can redeem every disappointment, repair what is broken, and turn sorrow into joy. Do not be afraid to bring me your hard questions and your doubts. I am not offended by your wrestling. It shows that you are still turning toward me. I value your honesty. It is the beginning of deeper closeness. When you come to me confused or tired, I draw you even closer. I am the shepherd who seeks the one who feels lost or hurting. There is no condition you have to meet to deserve my attention. My love for you was settled long before your first breath. Let this truth quiet the voices of shame. When you feel like hiding, listen for me calling you gently into the light of my acceptance. I freely offer forgiveness. but you must also learn to forgive yourself. Too often you hang on to regrets, believing you are beyond my mercy. That is not true. There is no failure larger than my power to redeem. When you confess your faults, I answer with compassion and renewal, not with rejection. Let go of burdens you were never meant to carry. To forgive yourself is to trust that my sacrifice is enough, that my grace is stronger than your shame. Let me teach you to see others as I see them. The world values appearance, status, and performance, but I look at the heart. As you receive my love, allow it to overflow into your relationships, softening your judgments and enlarging your compassion. A life marked by gentle strength and unexpected mercy speaks of my goodness more loudly than any speech. When you forgive those who hurt you, you look like me. I do not ask you to pretend it did not hurt. I ask you to trust that I am a God of justice and mercy. When forgiveness feels impossible, ask for my help. I will give you the grace you need, step by step. You do not need to strive for perfection. I am not asking for flawless performance. I am seeking a heart open to me, willing to admit need and accept my help. In your imperfection, I am honored because my strength shines in your dependence. Celebrate the growth you see, even if it feels small, instead of only focusing on where you fall short. Remember, real change is a process, not a one-time event. Stay close to me and watch as I turn your small acts of faith into a harvest beyond what you can imagine. Pain and hardship are not proof that I have turned away from you. Often they become tools I use to deepen trust and expand your capacity for love. I see every trial, every sleepless night, every unspoken prayer. What feels like loss or delay may one day be revealed as the beginning of miracles. Hold on to hope. I promise I will not waste your suffering. There is purpose even in the hardest seasons, and I am with you in every valley, offering strength step by step. You have come this far, and sometimes you still wonder if your journey matters, or if your hidden obedience and quiet surrender mean anything. Let me assure you, not one act of faith or whisper of prayer escapes my notice. The burdens you carry are not invisible to me. Every night of worry, every moment of uncertainty, every challenge pressing on you, I hold them all. You may hide your pain from others, but you never have to hide from me. I am close to you in both pain and joy. Being in my presence does not require perfection, only honesty, a willingness to reveal your need and trust me even before the answers appear. Between your prayers and their fulfillment, I am shaping your spirit, gently molding your heart to reflect my compassion. Your persistence is precious to me, not because of what you achieve, but because it keeps your heart connected to mine. You ask for clear answers that remove doubt, yet I often meet you in the space between hope and uncertainty. Even in that tension, I am drawing you closer, teaching you to lean in and listen for my whispers. With every unfulfilled longing, there is room for my love to prove itself faithful. I never designed you to walk alone. I place you in the company of others, so that no one carries their burdens in isolation. As you seek support and allow others to pray for you, you will also discover the joy of carrying others to me in prayer. Do not despise vulnerable seasons. Through them, I weave strong ties of connection and healing. There is deep life available when you face your fears instead of avoiding them, walking with me through the valley even when you tremble. Courage does not come from pretending you are not afraid, but from moving with me despite the fear. My promise is not a life free from hardship, but a life where hardship cannot outlast my faithfulness. When you feel lost, do not condemn yourself for feeling stuck. Let your need become an invitation to experience my provision. I love showing you new ways to trust me and new mercies that appear every morning, reminding you that you are never out of my reach. When guilt or regret attacks your worth, listen for my voice, cutting through the noise. I speak life over you, a life that does not depend on flawless performance and does not compare you to others. I call you beloved simply because I created you and set my love on you. Repentance is not a cold transaction. It is returning to our relationship. It is coming home to what you were always made for, a life marked by forgiveness and renewal, free from the chains of the past. Place your old failures in my hands and watch me turn them into testimonies of rescue. The dreams that flicker inside you, the ones you are afraid to speak aloud, did not start with you. I placed them there. I delight in desires that reflect my goodness. Bring your dreams to me not with resignation, but with brave expectation that I know how to fulfill what is best for you in ways you cannot see yet. Sometimes I delay because the gift I am preparing is bigger than you are ready to carry right now. Other times, I am shaping you into the person who can handle the blessing you asked for. My timing tests your patience, but always proves trustworthy. Let the waiting cover you with grace, forming patience and deepening your inner life. In your work, relationships, and everyday routines, do not overlook the chances I give you to be a vessel of blessing. You do not need to fix everything or have all the answers. Sometimes the most powerful influence comes through simple acts of kindness and gentle words spoken when you yourself feel weak. The choice to forgive when bitterness pulls at you, the choice to hope when you feel tired, these are the quiet moments where my kingdom is revealed. You carry my light into ordinary places. Nothing is too common for me to transform. When you offer yourself, know that every seed of love will grow, even if you never see the full harvest. My presence is the air your soul longs to breathe, and it is available at all times. You do not need grand rituals to draw near. A simple turning of your thoughts or a small lift of your heart toward me invites me closer. I am not just watching from far away. I am your constant companion. When joy comes, let it lead you to gratitude. In thankfulness, your spirit rises above the noise. When sorrow comes, remember I understand your grief and that nothing is wasted in my love. Your identity in me is secure. It is not shaken by public opinion or changing circumstances. I have called you by name and claimed you as my own. Your purpose is woven into each ordinary day. Even when you feel unseen or unimportant, you remain at the center of my affection. Let this courage fill you, not because you will never fall again, but because no fall can take you from my arms. My plans for you include beauty rising from brokenness and hope rising from ruins that seemed beyond repair. Take a moment now to notice my nearness. Let the pressure of trying to prove yourself fall away. Breathe in the peace I offer, a peace that does not deny your situation, but steadies you in it. As you rest in my presence, dare to believe again that I am enough for every need. If you can, place your hand over your heart and say, "You are enough for me, and I trust you with my life." And let that simple prayer be your yes to everything I am speaking over you. There will be days when you stumble and your faith feels as tiny as a seed. Remember, even the smallest seed grows when placed in my care. Trust me with your small steps. I will nurture them in my perfect time. You have often wondered if I still see you, if my eyes are on your everyday moments when no one else is watching. Disappointment may have settled like fog, making it hard to see your way. But I have never looked away. My presence has wrapped around you, quietly healing wounds you do not know how to explain. Even when you could not sense me, I was working in the background, preparing quiet rescues and subtle shifts you are just now beginning to notice. What has felt like my silence was often the hidden preparation before new growth appears. In the stillness after your prayers, I am listening, collecting each tear, giving meaning to every sigh. Do not measure my love by how quickly things change or how comfortable your life feels. My timing is purposeful, never careless. There's a depth to your spirit that I treasure, a strength that keeps going even when you feel worn thin. The world's comforts are temporary and cannot satisfy the eternal longing I placed in you. That longing itself is proof of my nearness, an invitation to look deeper than what distracts and interrupts. Each time you feel lost or empty, it is not proof that you are failing. It is often a sign that your heart is tuned to something greater. Do not confuse struggle with defeat. The battles you face are not punishments, but opportunities for transformation. When you let me into your broken places, I bring beauty from ashes. If peace feels far away, remember that my peace is not the absence of trouble, but the assurance of my presence in the middle of it. I do not promise that you will never face pain, but I promise you will never face it alone. When you are afraid, let your fear push you into my arms. My love does not back away from your doubts or rebellion. My pursuit of your heart is gentle but determined. There is nothing you can tell me that will make me leave you. Invite me into your worries and every question that has no answer yet. I am not distant. I walk beside you through every valley and onto every mountaintop. Surrender is not weakness. It is the starting place of true strength. When you let go of control, you are not stepping backward. You are stepping into the life I am shaping. I know there are dreams you have buried because of fear or past hurt. I still see them. Bring those secret hopes and unspoken prayers to me. Trust that I know how to restore what was lost and breathe life into what seems dead. Sometimes my answers come in surprising ways. Sometimes my gifts come wrapped in challenges instead of comfort. But my heart is always to grow you and strengthen your faith so you can receive blessings with understanding. Let me teach you to trust and hope again, to love without holding back. I am rebuilding your foundation, stone by stone, so that when the winds blow, you will stand. I see the times you feel unseen, but to me you are a masterpiece, unique, chosen, and irreplaceable. I formed every detail of who you are with care. Do not chase someone else's calling or dim your light to make others comfortable. Your journey is important because I designed it. When comparison tries to steal your peace, remember that no one else can reflect my light in the exact way you do. In your loneliness, I am present. In your confusion, I am the quiet voice of wisdom. When you rejoice, I celebrate with you. When you cry, I hold you close. Sometimes healing comes slowly, one layer at a time. Each layer is an invitation to move closer to me. There will be days when all you can offer is a whisper of faith or a tiny spark of hope. That is enough. I can do great things with the little you bring. Return to me again and again. No matter how many times you wander, my arms are open with mercy. Let gratitude become your hidden strength. Even before answers appear, each breath and heartbeat reminds you that you belong to me and your story is not over. Celebrate small victories, the moments you chose kindness over anger, faith over fear, forgiveness over resentment. These are seeds I water, growing into fruit that blesses you and those around you. Do not underestimate your unseen acts of goodness. Every time you choose love over negativity, you are joining me in bringing light into darkness. My child, your struggles now are not the end of your story. They are a chapter, not the conclusion. I take joy in each step you take, even the faltering ones. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. My joy in you is not because of what you accomplish, but because you are my beloved. I long to carry every burden you hold. As you pour out your worries, let me refill you with courage and hope. When you turn toward me, no matter how heavy your heart, I run toward you with compassion. Know that your prayers are never ignored. Even when my answers look different than what you expected and your path does not make sense, I am working behind the scenes, aligning people and circumstances for your good. Sometimes a closed door is my protection. Sometimes a delay is my preparation. When you are unsure, lean into my presence and I will give you wisdom for each step. I am always near, ready to show my goodness in normal days as much as in remarkable moments. Give me your pain, your joy, and all the in-between parts of your life. My love is vast, deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars, and more enduring than any mountain. As you hear these words, feel my closeness and my embrace. Let the certainty of my faithful love anchor your soul. No night is so dark that my light cannot reach you. I am writing a story in your life that will bring me glory and fill your days with meaning beyond what you can imagine. Keep your heart open, your hands ready to receive, and your eyes watchful for the daily gifts I lay before you. I love surprising you with my goodness when you least expect it. Keep seeking me. Keep listening for my voice in the middle of all the noise. I will never leave you or abandon you. You are learning more each day, what it means to be rooted in me and to reflect my heart. This awareness sometimes brings a tension inside you. There will be days when your spirit soars because you feel my love so clearly, and other days when the noise around you seems louder than my whisper. I see those inner battles. I have not left you alone in them. Each uncertainty, each moment that feels like silence from me is actually an invitation. It is a gentle call to deeper trust and a chance for our relationship to grow beyond immediate answers. Listen beneath your frustration and longing. There you will find that I am pulling you closer with cords of love, even in seasons that feel dry. It is in these very times that faith stretches beyond feelings, and you begin to know me as I truly am, not just how you hoped I would be. You may wonder why, when you seek answers, I sometimes remain quiet. Let my silence not weaken you, but awaken a holy hunger in you, a desire that will not be satisfied with shallow comfort or borrowed faith. You were not created to live only on what others know of me, but to taste and see for yourself. I want to walk with you in your daily struggles and in your hardest trials. My desire is to form in you a faith that cannot be broken because it knows exactly where to turn in the dark. When you face obstacles, understand that they are not meant to crush you, but to reveal hidden wells of grace and strength I prepared for you. I waste nothing in your journey. Every grief, every joy, every quiet hope becomes part of a tapestry showing my beauty in you. Carry this truth. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not failure, not disappointment, not hidden weakness. Even your doubts are not walls to me. Bring them to me, and let me turn them into deeper connection. I invite you to ask, seek, and knock. Not because I do not know your needs, but because I want to share every part of your life with you. As you keep walking with me, you will slowly notice that I have often been closest to you in the times when you felt I was least visible. Do not despise these quiet seasons. Here you learn to trust my heart when you cannot trace my hand. I want you to see that waiting seasons are sacred. I am not ignoring your prayers or forgetting your hopes. My timing is perfectly woven with wisdom you cannot see yet. When you call and do not hear an immediate reply, remember this: I am orchestrating things for your good, preparing you to receive what is truly best rather than what is simply quick. What feels like delay is often my protection and preparation. I have seen the end from the beginning. I guide you with gentle accuracy. Let your trust in my character hold you steady when my methods confuse you. I am more focused on your transformation than your comfort, because the glory I am building in you is greater than the weight of your current trials. Think of the seed buried in darkness. New life moves unseen before it ever breaks the surface. When you feel hidden or misunderstood, remember, this is not punishment, but preparation. Roots must grow deep if the fruit is to last. I am shaping you to bear lasting fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, clear signs of my presence in you, regardless of what spins around you. The world loves speed and visibility, but I value depth and substance. Allow me to develop you out of the spotlight, so that when your life blooms, others will see my faithfulness, not just your strength. Let my story rewrite how you see your disappointments. Do not treat your failures as proof that my love or your worth has faded. Instead, see them as places where my mercy is making more room for joy. Come to me with open hands, surrendering your timetable, your preferences, and even your understanding. As you yield, you will discover a new freedom. Freedom from the pressure to control everything or to fix what you cannot change. My grace is enough not only for big moments, but for each ordinary hour. I do not measure you by outward success, but by the openness of your heart to my shaping. Remember, you are not trying to earn my acceptance. You are living from a place of already being loved. I cherish you as you are, and I delight in seeing you grow into all I dreamed for you. My love does not shrink when you fail and does not expand when you impress me. It is steady, planted long before your first step toward me. Let this assurance be the soil where your trust grows. Let it quiet every accusing voice. I have called you mine, and I want you to know the fullness of what that means. There is great power in humbly admitting your need for me every day. You do not have to keep everything together. You were not designed to rely only on yourself. Speak freely about your limitations. In your weakness, my strength is made complete. This is the mystery of my kingdom. The more you lean on me, the stronger you become. As you learn this, joy returns to places that used to feel like pressure, and peace begins to pull out anxiety at its roots. I am committed to carrying you, not only in your strength, but especially in your weariness, uncertainty, and fear. My invitation is not to work harder alone, but to abide in me, to stay in my love through every normal, painful, or exciting moment. Abide in me. Stay close. I want all of your life, not just the parts you feel proud of. Trust that as you remain in me, the things you seek, purpose, influence, impact, will flow naturally, like fruit from a branch that stays connected to the vine. Release the urge to prove yourself. Simply belong to me and let your daily choices reflect the security of that belonging. When the world overlooks you or people misunderstand you, remember that my gaze never turns away. I see each act of kindness, every brave decision, every sacrifice made when no one applauds. I am the God who rewards faithfulness in secret and sings over you in hidden places. Others may measure worth by recognition or results. I measure your heart's posture toward me. Keep your heart soft and your spirit willing to learn. The pure in heart are the ones who see me most clearly. As you chase after me sincerely, you will always find me. There will be times when your spirit feels tired and your determination is thin, when questions press on you and answers seem far. Hear me. I have seen every ache and felt it in my own heart. I have walked every valley ahead of you and waited at every crossroads, calling your name, ready to share my strength. Let the knowledge of my presence not only reassure you, but also move you to take bold steps of obedience. I am not asking you to gather strength you do not have. I am asking you to lay your burdens at my feet and learn that real courage is trusting my embrace. My love is not an idea. It is as close as your breath. It heals and restores not only your visible strengths, but also the hidden places that carry fear or shame. I am the healer of what is broken, the one who weaves gold through your scars, bringing beauty from every wound. You may feel that your failures have pushed you outside of my promises, but that is not true. My grace is larger than every fall. My forgiveness reaches beyond what you can comprehend. Refuse the voices that condemn you. I speak restoration. With me, there are always fresh starts. Do not measure yourself by the world's shifting standards. I chose you before you could prove anything. I know your inner being, your dreams, and your secret hurts. I see the tears you hide. Each one is precious. I am not frustrated by your process or angered by your questions. Bring them into my light. I invite you to ask, to search, to wrestle. I cherish your honest heart. Nothing you struggle with is too much for me. You belong to me not because of your achievements, but because I called you by name and claimed you as my own. In the dry places and empty seasons, I am still caring for the soil of your life with steady love. Growth may be slow, hidden beneath the surface, but it is happening. The roots I am growing inside you dig deep into the truth of who you are in me. When you do not see fruit, be patient with yourself. Not all growth is sudden. I am forming you carefully, teaching you trust and perseverance, even when the outcome is unclear. Do not resist my gentle work. When you sense conviction, it is my loving hand redirecting you, not condemning you. Let my kindness draw you close. In surrender, you find freedom, not control. I want to release you into your true identity, not cage you. There is a rhythm to walking with me. Times to rest and times to move, times to listen and times to act. Pay attention to my nudges. Not every open door is yours, but the ones I open for you cannot be shut. I rejoice in every small step of obedience, when you choose compassion over criticism, when you stay quiet instead of wounding with your words, when you offer forgiveness even when it hurts. Others may not see these moments, but they are precious to me. Each act of love is a seed that will bear fruit in its season. Trust that what you sow in tears will be harvested in joy. I multiply your obedience. The impact of your life reaches farther than you know, touching hearts and places you may never see in this life. If you feel empty, let me fill you again. If you feel dry, let my living water rise within you, restoring what you thought was gone. This fountain in me never runs out. I give you what you need for today, the manna for this moment, the strength for this step. Trust me to provide not only for your physical needs, but also for every deep cry of your soul. In the silence when answers seem far, I am closer than your own thoughts. My spirit prays for you, carrying your sighs and groans to my heart like a beautiful offering. Release anxious striving. Your value does not depend on non-stop productivity. You are worthy because you belong to me. Even when you rest, I am at work. Even when you wait, I am moving. Do not judge your life by what you can count or see. I see your faithfulness where others see nothing at all. I know the battles you face in secret and the choices you make when nobody praises you. I honor the courage it takes to stand on quiet conviction. I delight in you, not just for what you accomplish, but for who you are, my beloved creation. Every promise I have spoken over your life is secure. My word never returns empty. If your hope has grown dim, let me light it again. If disappointment has blurred your vision, let me clear your sight. Remember my faithfulness in your past, and let it reassure you that I will not fail you now. The journey will not always be smooth. Some days you will fall, but I am with you in every shadow, every confusion, and every doubt. Your weakness does not scare me. It is the place where my power is most evident. I invite you to drop the old stories of failure and unworthiness that you keep replaying. Step into the newness I am offering. I have covered you with my righteousness and given you a place at my table. Nothing can separate you from my love, not fear, not regrets, not any power in this world or the next. You are always held in the hands that formed you and know you fully. Do not rush the healing I am doing in you. Trust the process as, layer by layer, I reveal the masterpiece I am creating from your life. You are not abandoned. You are being transformed from glory to glory into the person I made you to be. Walk with me. Listen for my whisper. Know that nothing is wasted in my hands. Every tear, every joy, every act of surrender is woven together with purpose, pulling you steadily toward a future full of hope. Do not let the warmth of my light slip away in these closing moments. The time you spend with me is never wasted. It grows inside your spirit, becoming a quiet courage and a deep strength for the days ahead. Look at your hands, my child, created with care, called with purpose, and held in my love. Right now, pause for a moment. Look at your hands and quietly say, my life has purpose. Let your heart agree with these words. I have known you from the very beginning, shaping you with care long before you took your first breath. Every line in your hand, every detail of who you are, is intentional and unique. You are never lost in the crowd of creation. Every quiet sigh, every hidden prayer, every word you do not manage to say out loud, I notice and hold close. You worry that if you stop pushing, if you slow down even for a moment, you will fall behind or be forgotten by this world. But I did not design your life to be measured by speed or competition. I designed it to be measured by meaning, and you discover that meaning when you slow down, sit with me, and let your heart breathe. If you can, slow your breathing right now and whisper, "I choose to slow down with you." Let this be your simple act of faith. You have already begun to see that my presence is not a distant idea, but a living reality, closer than your own heartbeat. I am deeply involved in every part of your day, in the emotions that rise without warning, in the thoughts you barely understand yourself. Let me be the safe place your soul is longing for, the solid ground under your feet when confusion and fear swirl around you. You do not have to run endlessly. Let your soul remember it is carried. When pain settles over you and answers seem buried beneath silence, remember this: my silence is not my absence. It is often the quiet just before something new is born. Every time you choose to look toward me instead of sinking into despair, you plant seeds that will one day bloom into joy. Right now, instead of agreeing with despair, lift your eyes or your heart and say, "I choose you over my fear." Let that choice be your step toward hope. I watch the garden of your life, even in the seasons you feel empty, overlooked, or dry. I know where to pour refreshment, what parts need trimming, and the right moment for fruit to appear. Nothing can truly delay my purpose for you. No mistake is strong enough to erase what I have written over your destiny. Trust that I can bring streams out of the hardest ground and gentle dew into your driest days. When disappointment tells you that you are disqualified or no longer chosen, listen for my voice over the noise. You are still chosen. My call does not vanish when you stumble or when your vision becomes cloudy. Like a patient shepherd, I come after you, not with harshness, but with open arms, ready to bring you home again. You cannot drain my mercy dry. From the first light that pierced the darkness of the world, I have been writing a story where love outlasts every shadow. You are part of that story, carefully woven into it with intention and value. Every hidden hope, every restless waiting season, every laugh that escapes you even in hard times, I notice all of it and gather it into the tapestry I am weaving. What you consider ordinary, I call holy opportunity. Each simple moment is a chance for my love to shine through your life. In the way you greet a stranger, sit with the lonely, or notice someone others pass by. When you live this way, you are walking with me just as surely as prophets and apostles once did. My spirit is present wherever there is love, service, and forgiveness. If you have ever wondered whether your prayers disappear into the air, know this: not one is lost. They rise before me. They echo in eternity. In their right time, I turn them into gentle rain that will fall back into your life in ways you may not expect. Do not define your worth by what you achieve, how much you own, or how loudly others praise you. Tune your heart to my quiet approval. It is the only approval that lasts forever. My love is the home your soul has been searching for, and my joy is the feast already prepared for those who doubt, wander, and return. Everything I am whispering to you now, hold on to it. Keep these words like a candle in the dark and a song for the morning. Do not let fear drown out the music I have written over your life. Before you move on, choose one sentence from what you have heard that touched you and repeat it out loud. Let it become your personal reminder today. Many voices in the world offer quick relief, easy answers, or distractions from the ache inside. But my voice is different. I call you beloved. I call you holy. I invite you to rest deeply and also to step out bravely. I ask you to lay your burdens at the doorway of my grace and trust that I can weave good even from the broken threads of your story. Let your tired heart fall into rhythm with my delight in you. You were not created to shrink back in fear or live a small existence ruled by anxiety. You were made to rise each day, knowing that I go ahead of you, walk beside you, and stand behind you to protect you. When you face the unknown, let your steps be bold, because I have already walked the path and placed small mercies all along the way. You may wonder if the words you hear now will truly change anything, or if this is just a passing comfort that fades with time. But real transformation is often quiet, gentle, and slow, like a flower turning toward the sun 1 degree at a time. Trust the unseen work. I do not leave a surrendered heart untouched. As you move beyond this moment, remember that your story is not finished. I am still writing, still holding you, still dreaming good things over your life. In your doubts and joys, in your giving and receiving, my hand stays steady and my heart remains open toward you. You are listening now because your heart is hungry for something deeper than what the world can give. This is not an accident. This is a divine meeting between your soul and my living word. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Your path is not pointless or random. It carries a purpose bigger than temporary success or comfort. There is truth waiting to steady you in every storm. Stay with these words and let them sink in. What I offer is not just advice or motivation. It is my heart speaking directly to your wounds, your hopes, and your purpose. To turn away now is to risk settling for less than the fullness I have prepared for you. When life feels heavy and you feel like the pressure might crush your spirit, remember, I have not left you. Your pain is seen. Your despair is noticed with deep compassion. The purpose in your suffering is greater than what you can understand in this moment. Each trial is a doorway into my arms, where real strength is born, not from your own power, but from my unshakable love. You were never meant to carry the whole weight of your life by yourself. Lean not on promises that change with the wind, but on my faithfulness that never fails. I see the secret corners of your thoughts where fear tells lies. Lies that say you must hide, pretend to be strong, or stay silent and alone. I tell you this instead, your weakness is not a prison. It is a doorway. In the cracks and breaks of your heart, my power finds room to move. Vulnerability is not something I despise. It is an expression of trust that I treasure. It shows that you know you need me and are willing to let me in. Do not fear your broken places. They are the windows through which my light enters to guide you toward healing and wholeness. Your journey is unlike anyone else's. No one has your exact story, your exact mix of tears and laughter, your exact voice in this world. Your life carries a fragrance of hope that can touch people around you in ways you may never fully see. But this path will ask you to lay down false identities and old defenses. It will ask you to surrender your need to control, your pride, and your comfort, so that you can receive what cannot be held in your hands, but can transform your entire life. I am not calling the ones who think themselves strong on their own. I call those who are willing to come honestly, with nothing to hide, trusting that I can create something new from their brokenness. You will not walk this path alone. My spirit goes with you to guide, comfort, and empower you in ways far beyond your imagination. There is a peace that is deeper than understanding. It does not appear because trouble disappears, but because my presence is there in the middle of it all. When everything around you feels dark, you will find a light inside you that no storm can put out. This peace is a treasure stored in your heart, known especially to those who truly seek me. Let this truth take root. No matter how long the night feels, new mercies come with the morning. You were made not to live defeated, but to rise and shine with the light of heaven in a hurting world. In the quiet moments when doubt claws at your mind and the noise of the world grows loud, remember what I have already spoken over you. I have called you by name. You belong to me. Your past does not remove you from my plans. Your mistakes do not close the door on your story. They are the very places where redemption begins. Grace is not something you earn by proving yourself. It is what you receive when you stop trying to win my love and simply accept it. My grace flows to you, not because you deserve it, but because I love you deeply. This grace washes away shame, silences accusing voices, and gives you a new song to sing. Rest in knowing you are loved beyond measure. Sometimes the hardest battle is trusting in a love you cannot see and a plan you do not fully understand. You may feel tempted to retreat into what feels familiar, even if it hurts you, simply because it is known. But I invite you to step out into the unknown waters I am calling you across. Every step of faith, even if your knees shake, is met with my steady presence. When you choose faith over fear, you enter a space where miracles can happen and hopelessness loses its grip. Your step may feel small, but it holds eternal weight. I am beside you in every step, and my strength fills the places where yours runs out. Your life is not just a string of random events or a list of failures. It is a tapestry woven with eternal purpose. Within your trials, there are hidden treasures, lessons, strength, and compassion that only appear through fire and pressure. When you hand me your broken pieces, I bring beauty from ashes, songs from silence, and strength from weakness. Do not despise small beginnings or quiet seasons. Growth often happens where you cannot see it. I am always at work, shaping you, renewing you, and calling you into the fullness of who I created you to be, a living reflection of my glory on the earth. Forgiveness is always within reach. It is the doorway to freedom. Holding on to resentment poisons your heart and keeps you tied to what hurt you. When you choose to forgive, even when it feels impossible, you open the way for healing and peace. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened. It is placing justice in my hands and releasing the weight you were never meant to carry. This act frees your heart to love more deeply and walk more lightly. I am the perfect judge and restorer. Let me carry what you cannot, and you will find rest. I know that silence can feel like abandonment, but often it is the space where deep mysteries grow. In stillness, I speak in whispers you will not miss if you quiet your heart. The constant noise of life can drown out my gentle voice, but when you slow down and listen, you discover a peace reserved for those who wait on me. Faith grows in this quiet. Hope takes root in the pause. Do not rush the process or demand that everything happen on your schedule. My timing is purposeful and perfect, even when it feels slow. As you move along this path, remember, you are not alone. You are surrounded by others who have walked their own hard roads of faith before you. Draw strength from their stories and find encouragement in real community. Your journey is personal, but it is not meant to be solitary. There is power in walking together, in sharing burdens, and lifting up the tired. When you open your heart to others, you allow my love to multiply. Together, you form a tapestry of grace that reflects my kingdom. A kingdom not built on status or power, but on love, humility, and unity. Today, choose one person you can encourage. Send a message, say a kind word, or share hope. Act on this now and let my love flow through you. Your faith is alive. It will be tested, refined, and expanded like gold in the fire. Expect trials, but do not lose heart. Each one shapes your character, deepens your trust, and reveals more of my love. There will be moments when you feel close to breaking. In those very moments, I am closest, holding you, reminding you that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Do not shrink back in fear. Move forward with courage, knowing that your struggles are seen, your tears are counted, and your faith is precious to me. When confusion clouds your path, I am your light. When you cannot see the way ahead, lean into my presence and I will guide your steps. True wisdom is not just knowledge. It is the calm assurance that I am with you. My spirit leads you into truth and gives you eyes to see beyond surface appearances. Do not anchor your heart in shifting opinions or trends. Anchor it in my word, which stands firm in every storm. In this anchoring, you will find rest for your restless heart and a compass for your journey. Joy is not a shallow feeling that comes and goes with circumstances. It is a deep state of being, rooted in hope and trust in me. Sorrow will visit, but do not forget that joy is available even there. This joy does not ignore pain. It grows in spite of it because my spirit lives in you. This joy is a well that cannot be stolen, sustained by knowing you are loved, forgiven, and called to a glorious purpose. Rejoice even in hardship because it builds perseverance, and perseverance grows maturity in your walk with me. Let joy rise like a river, refreshing and energizing your soul. Never forget, you are my beloved. Beyond the noise, beyond your mistakes, beyond every moment you wish you could erase, you are treasured. I saw you before you existed, and I delight in the masterpiece I am shaping you into. Your life carries eternal value. The trials you face now are like shadows that will fade in the light of what is to come. Walk forward boldly, holding on to who you are in me. Let your life become a living story of my unbreakable love. I am your shelter and your strength, your constant help in trouble. Trust me, always. You have come here because your heart is searching for something real, something deeper than what you see around you. This is not random. I see your struggles, your hopes, and the questions you have been too afraid to say aloud. In this quiet place between us, know that your longing is not wasted. Your path, though sometimes twisting and dim, is filled with purpose far beyond momentary success or comfort. There is a light waiting at the end of this journey, and every step you take with me moves you closer. The world tells you to build your identity on what you can do, achieve, or control. But I offer a foundation that no loss or storm can shake. Many search for meaning in temporary pleasures or achievements. Real freedom, however, comes through surrender, not the surrender that defeats you, but the surrender that sets you free. This surrender opens the way for a joy that survives every circumstance. Imagine a spring of living water rising within you, never running dry even in your hardest seasons. Do not set this message aside because it asks you to look beyond what you can see. Without my love and truth, the stones on your path can trip you instead of teach you. Your soul may settle for what feels safe, but it will not be truly satisfied. With me, even your failures become turning points. Your pain becomes compassion for others. Your doubts become soil for a stronger, more honest faith. These words are not cold theory or distant teaching. They come from my heart to yours with a clear purpose, to wake your spirit and set you free. I am not distant or uncaring. I am a loving Father who knows your name, remembers your story, and understands every secret sorrow. Listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. There is more to this life than you have seen, and as we walk together, you will discover beauty in places you never expected. There are times when the noise of the world almost drowns out the gentle voice inside you that longs for truth. Those moments test your willingness to trust beyond what you see. But even when you are unsure, I am working. You may feel crushed under the weight of disappointments and responsibilities, but the load you carry is never beyond my strength. You were not made to walk alone or depend only on yourself. I am your refuge, the place where hope is renewed and weary souls find rest. Think of faith not as blind belief, but as a brave step into a reality bigger than what you can touch. Faith teaches you to see yourself through my eyes, loved, capable, and made for more than just survival. Through this lens, suffering is not just something to endure. It becomes a place where wisdom and endurance are formed without losing tenderness. Understanding does not come all at once. It grows slowly, like dawn breaking over the horizon. Be patient with yourself. I am patient with you. The pace of your healing and learning is not a disappointment to me. It is a testimony to my grace. Remember the power of forgiveness for receiving it and giving it. Forgiveness does not excuse wrong, but opens the door to freedom. When you release bitterness, you make room in your heart for peace. I have forgiven you fully, not because you earned it, but because I love you. As you accept this forgiveness, heavy chains fall away and your heart can expand with new joy. The path we walk together is not a one-time moment. It is a daily journey of growth. Each day brings chances to choose life over despair, hope over fear, love over anger. Your words, your choices, your quiet acts of kindness all shape your character. There will be days when the way ahead seems confusing or discouraging. In those times, remember the promises I have placed in your heart and the many ways I have carried you before. You are not abandoned. I walk beside you with unchanging faithfulness. The world may tell you that real power is found in control and status, but the greatest power is found in humility and surrender to my grace. This is the power that heals, lifts, and sets people free. I share this power with you, not so you can dominate, but so you can serve, bless, and restore others. When you live from this place, your life becomes a story of love that will not quit. Your light will not shine because of your own strength, but because my presence glows within you. Trust in my timing, even when answers seem slow or hidden. Patience is not just waiting, it is hopeful resting, knowing that I am working all things together for good when your heart is aligned with mine. Even chaos and confusion are woven into something meaningful in my hands. Embrace what you do not yet understand with courage, trusting that each chapter is shaping who you are becoming. When doubt creeps in, as it will, remember that faith is not the absence of doubt, but the choice to keep walking. Doubt can lead you to deeper questions and a more honest relationship with me. Do not be afraid to bring your frustration, confusion, and disbelief to me. I welcome your honesty and meet it with compassion and wisdom. You are held more securely than you realize. As these truths sink in, Take your time. Let them settle into your heart like seeds in good soil. Water them with prayer, reflection, and quiet moments with me. This journey is sacred and unique, just between us. I do not judge you for where you are. I simply invite you forward, step by step, into greater love and understanding. Your willingness to listen and open your heart is already an act of trust and obedience. The road ahead will have hardships, but each one is an invitation to lean more fully on me. Let every difficulty remind you that you are not forgotten, but held even closer. My love stretches beyond every failure and setback. You are deeply valued because I declared your worth before the world began. Your destiny is intertwined with hope, peace, and joy that cannot be shaken by circumstance. When you embrace this truth, your view of life changes and your burdens lose some of their weight. Live today knowing you are called, known, and cherished. The light I offer is strong enough to reach every dark corner of your heart. Walk ahead with confidence, trusting that your steps are guided by the same hand that formed you. Do not let fear pull your attention away. Keep your eyes on me, the one who holds all things together. In your weakness, my strength shines bright. In your uncertainty, my promises remain firm. In your searching, I am found. Your story is still unfolding, rich with possibility and purpose. The chapters soaked with tears and the ones full of joy both tell of my mercy and faithfulness. If these words are awakening something inside you, pause and say, I receive your love and your plan for me. Let this be your yes in this moment. Let your heart become a garden where love, trust, and hope grow freely. You are never alone, never invisible, and always precious in my sight. I hold a deep tenderness for you. Even when your mistakes make you feel unworthy of love, I do not look at you with condemnation. I look at you as a father who knows every unspoken cry and hidden pain. Your failures cannot decrease your value to me. You are a soul crafted with care and destined for greatness, not the world's definition of greatness, but the greatness of a life aligned with my heart. Nothing you have done is beyond my power to redeem. You may feel alone in your storms, as if no one truly understands. But I am here, closer than anyone, even when you feel numb or exhausted. When loneliness wraps around you, my spirit whispers comfort to your weary soul. I will revive what feels dead and bring breath to the places in you that have shut down from despair. I do not promise a life without struggle, but I do promise to walk with you through every valley, guiding you toward the light. My power is not just about changing circumstances. It also renews your heart so that you can stand steady even when the circumstances stay hard. There is a quiet transformation happening inside you, even when you cannot see it. Like a seed hidden in the ground, your faith is growing in the dark. Every prayer, every small act of trust, every time you choose surrender over control is preparing you for a harvest of peace and joy. You were never meant to stay trapped in the cycles that hurt you. Even now, unseen roots of courage are spreading within you, anchoring you to truth. You are loved with a love that nothing can separate you from. Fear tries to tell you that you have been abandoned or that change is impossible. But those fears are lies. I am the one who searches for the lost, lifts those who have fallen, and binds up the wounded. Your past does not define you. Your fears are not stronger than my grace. Step forward, even if it is only a tiny step, because with each move of faith, you participate in a work far greater than yourself. When doubt attacks, remember you are safe in my hands. I know the frustration of waiting, the pain of prayers that seem unanswered, and the longing for breakthrough. Waiting is hard because it requires trust without clarity. But these seasons are not wasted time. They are sacred times of preparation and deeper closeness with me. I am shaping your character to reflect my heart. Kind, humble, strong. Like a potter shaping clay, I am forming your heart, softening the parts hardened by hurt and smoothing out the rough edges. This hidden work is necessary for the fullness of blessing I want to bring. I am calling you to release the weight you were never meant to carry. Lay down guilt, shame, and harsh self-judgment at my feet. You do not have to earn my forgiveness. It has already been given through great sacrifice and endless mercy. When you hand me your failures, you create space for real healing and restoration. I want to renew not just your spirit, but your whole being, so you can walk forward in freedom and purpose. In your quiet moments, listen for my voice, gentle yet powerful, calling you back to truth and love. It is in silence that I often meet you most deeply, giving your soul glimpses of heaven's peace and hope. Pray honestly. Tell me your fears and doubts as they are. I welcome every part of you. Vulnerability with me is not weakness. It is the pathway to closeness. As you open your heart more fully, you will experience a love so wide and strong that it pushes back every shadow. This love will guard your mind and give you courage to face each new day. You are not meant to travel this road by yourself. The community of faith around you is a gift from me. Reach out when the journey feels too heavy. I place people in your life to remind you of who you are in me and to reflect my heart toward you. Do not isolate yourself in pain. I want you to experience the strength that comes from walking with others who care and who carry one another's loads. Your story carries power, not in spite of your brokenness, but through it. Your pain and healing become living proof of my grace and the hope found in me. There is beauty in every scar that speaks of survival and redemption. As you own your story with honesty, you will inspire others and bring glory to my name. Your life is being woven into a tapestry of redemption. Each thread matters. Trust that I am crafting something more beautiful than you can see right now. There comes a moment in your journey when you begin to understand that stumbling is not the enemy. It is part of the soil where greater strength grows. You may see your mistakes as final failures, but I see them as places where growth and humility take root. The times you fall, the days your faith feels thin and fragile, are still part of the story I am using to build resilience in you. Do not reject these moments or drown in shame. I am right there with you in the shadows, reminding you that my love does not depend on your perfection, only on your willingness to keep going with an open heart. There is no instant fix that erases all pain. Transformation unfolds slowly and gently. Even in the darkest nights of your soul, when despair whispers that you have been left behind, remember I am nearer than your breath. I know your deepest wounds, including the ones you barely admit to yourself. Bring them to me. Bring your doubts, fears, and weariness. I am not annoyed or distant. I am your shelter, your calm, the one who welcomes your fragile heart as it is. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. This kind of trust can feel scary, but it is where the deepest healing begins. When you stop trying to prove that you are worthy and start resting in my unconditional acceptance, you become free to feel, to grieve, to heal. Your emotions may rise and fall, but I do not change. You are never abandoned in your storm. I am your steady anchor, your steady light. Your pain is real, but it is not the final word. You are being formed into something new and far more beautiful than you imagine. Just as stars are hidden until night falls, so does your heart hold a light that will shine in ways not yet revealed. Think of the seasons within your soul: times of growth, times of waiting, times of joy, and times of tears. Each season has purpose. Winter prepares the ground for spring. Do not despise the winters of your heart. They clear and purify so that new life can grow. Your difficulties are like clay in my hands. I shape them into vessels of compassion and strength. You may feel crushed under the pressure of trying to remain faithful, hopeful, and strong. But I do not expect you to carry it all alone. I am here to share the weight, to soften the ground under your feet. When you are weak, that is the perfect moment to lean into my strength. Real power is not found in your striving, but in resting in my grace and letting me work through your broken places. In surrender, your deepest wounds become part of a story of redemption. Every tear you have cried is like a seed in the soil of your soul, destined to bloom into wisdom and love. Pain may not vanish instantly, but it will transform you, like a river carving a path through stone. Your hardships are shaping you into someone capable of deep empathy and courage. The burdens you once thought would crush you will become sources of light for those walking similar roads. Your scars become marks of victory, reminders of my faithfulness. There's a strange beauty in how fragile life can feel. Vulnerability is not a failing. It is how you experience true closeness with me and with others. You were made to feel both joy and sorrow, often side by side. Be gentle with yourself when you struggle. Harsh self-judgment only narrows your vision. Instead, allow my love to quiet the accusing voices inside you. I see you. I value you. I am always ready to restore and renew you. You may think your worth is based on what you produce or how strong you seem, but your true value rests in my love, not in your achievements. Your identity is not your job, your past, or your performance. You are my beloved creation, made for relationship more than for performance. When you accept this, your burdens begin to lift. My grace flows like a river that never runs dry, always available, no matter how many times you draw from it. Remember, your purpose is not something you chase alone. You are woven into a larger story of connection and shared hope. Community and love are central threads in that story. When you feel alone, reach out. Let others walk with you through joy and through pain. There is healing in shared tears and shared laughter. When your heart feels too heavy, lift it up in prayer and honest conversation with those I have placed around you. Together, you reflect glimpses of my love that holds all things together. Pay attention to the quiet voice within, the gentle nudge, the soft whisper that calls you deeper into faith and hope. It may not shout, but it does not fade. Create space to listen. Still moments, silence, time away from distractions. In that stillness, you will find peace that goes beyond understanding and the assurance that you are held safely in my hands. My love for you is steady and patient. It does not shift with your moods or failures. It runs underneath your life like a constant current, supporting you even when you barely notice. Build your life not on what is comfortable for a moment, but on the solid rock of my presence. When storms come, as they surely will, you will not fall apart. but be strengthened through them. Even when you cannot see beyond today's struggle, trust that I am weaving all things for your good. Your pain, your hopes, your prayers, they are never ignored. Some of the deepest lessons are learned under pressure and in surrender. You are a work of art in progress, continually shaped by my loving hands. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, wondering why you must endure so much. Hear my heart, you are not forgotten. Each breath you take is sustained by me. Each step is guided by my wisdom, even when you cannot sense it. Your endurance is not from your own strength alone, but from my spirit helping you. Hold on to hope, even if it feels fragile. Hope is the seed from which joy and peace grow. You are capable of more than you think, through me. Capable of forgiving when it feels impossible, loving when it is hard, and rising again after every fall. Do not underestimate the light that shines simply because you exist as my beloved child. You carry hope into a world starving for it. Your life, with all its pain and beauty, is proof that my grace wins. Let me light your path, and together we will move forward into a future filled with courage and unshakable faith. There is a rhythm to the life I designed for you, a flow that includes both waiting and moving, silence and action. If you are tired, heavy with uncertainty or disappointment, remember, you are not alone in this place. These are the moments when my whispers are easiest to hear if you let the noise fall away. You are exactly where you need to be to receive this word. Your journey is not random. Your pain is not overlooked. Something deep and meaningful lies just beneath the surface of your struggles, waiting to be seen. When life presses hard and impatience rises, think of the seed underground. Before it becomes a flower, it endures darkness, cold, and stillness, drawing strength unseen. Your heart also needs seasons of quiet, where it gathers what it needs to bloom in due time. Waiting is not proof that I have left you. It is often part of my careful planting. I am shaping your spirit, preparing you for a harvest that will surprise you and those around you. If you rush or run away in frustration, you risk missing the very blessings I am preparing for you. This message comes from my heart, not from distance. I am deeply aware of every struggle, every tear, and every sigh hidden in your soul. This is not just another word among many. It is my voice inviting you closer to truth. Settle your heart. A transformation is coming that will touch every part of your life. There will be times when despair looks bigger than hope, when you see only obstacles and unanswered prayers. Yet I ask you to remember the flowers of the field. They do not work for their beauty, yet I clothe them. You worry over many things, but I invite you to fix your eyes on what is eternal, my presence with you. Anchored in me, you no longer have to depend on circumstances to define your peace or purpose. This peace is not passive. It is a brave trust that carries you through storms. In my kingdom, what seems backward is often the way forward. The weak become strong, the last are lifted, and the least receive abundance. Your time of waiting and your feelings of weakness are not signs of failure, but of preparation for glory. Gold is refined by fire. My voice is heard most clearly in the quiet. Trust every delay and closed door as an opportunity to align your heart more fully with mine. I am teaching you endurance, a strength that, once formed, will support you through anything. To turn away now would be to miss the maturity and blessing I am building in you. There is hope rising from the ashes of your struggles. Do not underestimate the power of resurrection at work in your life. When sadness has dug deep, it prepares the soil for a joy that will grow even deeper. This is not shallow positivity, but hope anchored in my promises. I have been faithful throughout all generations. I lift you up, straighten crooked paths, and breathe life into what feels dead. If you hold on to this hope and let it seep into your fears and doubts, you will begin to see how I am building the framework of a new life for you. Let your heart lift as you picture a future that reflects your true calling and deepest desires. These are not selfish dreams. They are woven into who I made you to be. I placed a unique destiny inside you, a reflection of my creativity and love. The world will try to limit you, to discourage or distract you. But those voices do not define you. I do. When you believe what I say about you, your perspective shifts. Obstacles become passing challenges instead of permanent walls. I also see the scars you carry, some visible, many hidden. They speak of battles, but they also speak of survival and grace. Healing takes time. You do not need to rush. Walk with me one step at a time, trusting that with each step, another piece of pain is replaced with peace. There is no shame in being broken. There is glory in being restored. Remember, I am close to the brokenhearted and near to those crushed in spirit. As you go forward, lean not on your own understanding. My ways lead to true life. Each day brings chances to choose faith instead of fear, forgiveness instead of bitterness, and service instead of selfishness. These choices, though small, carry great weight in my kingdom. They shape your heart to look more like mine. Do not be discouraged by missteps. My grace is bigger than your mistakes. When you trip, I am right there to lift you again. The road ahead is full of promise because we walk it together. I am not far away, but living in you, walking alongside you, fighting for you. Your life is not meant to be a story of cold isolation, but of deep connection with my presence. I am your comfort when night is long, your guide when day is confusing, your strength when you feel empty. When loneliness threatens to swallow you, remember, you have a constant companion whose love does not fail. This relationship with me is the well from which you draw courage and life every day. When you feel faint and discouraged, listen for my voice calling you higher. It is a voice of hope, peace, and truth that does not waver. Even when the road twists, my light shines ahead. Not every storm is meant to be avoided. Some clear away what needs to go so new growth can come. Let your trials refine your faith and pull you closer to my heart. I am the potter, you are the clay. Trust that every shaping, every press has purpose and leads to a hopeful future. Do not harden your heart or look away in this season. I am inviting you into my secret place where you rest in my love and wake up to your calling. I am not calling the perfect, but those willing to come as they are, with questions, wounds, and dreams. I delight in you. I am ready to pour out blessings that overflow as you say yes to me again and again. Hold tightly to this promise. It is yours by grace, not by merit. Let your spirit be encouraged and your heart find peace as you move forward. The night may feel long, but morning will surely come. Fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Let my love be your banner, my truth your foundation, my presence your daily joy. The story we are writing together is not finished. It is a masterpiece in progress, shaped by my hand and destined to bring me glory and bring your soul deep fulfillment. I want you to know something tender and powerful. When storms rise and the shadows grow heavy, I am closer than you realize. Your troubles may make you feel cut off from others, but my presence around you does not weaken. I never walk away from my children in their weakness. I draw near, wrapping you in my love. Even when your heart feels broken and your spirit tired, I am not absent. I live within you, the breath in your lungs, the ember of hope that will not go out. Even when you cannot clearly hear me, I am speaking peace into your soul, guiding you quietly through the dark. Understand this. Pain and struggle do not reduce your worth. Your value is not found in success or a life without hardship. Your worth is rooted in your identity as my cherished child. I created you with intention, weaving strength and beauty into your very being. The trials you face are not punishments. They are the soil in which your faith can grow deep roots. Just as strong trees are formed by standing in many storms, you are being formed into someone steady and wise. There is a holy process happening in your experiences, sorrow turning into hope, weakness becoming strength, doubt becoming trust. Lean into this truth and let it give you courage when fear tries to freeze you. Do not be afraid of what you cannot see or predict. I am your anchor that does not move when everything else does. When anxiety rises or the path looks blurred, call on me. I am your refuge and your strength, ready help in trouble. There is no darkness so deep that my light cannot break through. No valley so low that my hand cannot reach you. When you feel like you are failing, remember that the same Spirit who raised Christ from the dead lives in you, giving you power to rise above what tries to pull you down. I am gentle and patient with your doubts and questions. When your faith wavers, I do not turn away. I meet you where you are, not where you think you should be. I am not waiting for perfection. I am waiting for your heart to turn to me again and again, even after it stumbles. My grace is enough for you, wider and deeper than you can imagine. It is not a demand for endless effort, but a loving invitation to rest in my love. I long for you to live free, not shackled by shame or fear. The peace I give is nothing like what the world offers. It steadies you in chaos. Never underestimate simple, honest prayer. When you speak to me with sincerity, even in few words, heaven hears. You do not need fancy language. Speak to me like a child speaks to a loving parent. I hear every word, every tear, every unspoken ache. Prayer connects your life to my strength and wisdom. It is the place where your smallness meets my greatness, where your confusion meets my clarity. As you grow in this connection, you will begin to notice my fingerprints in ordinary moments as well as extraordinary ones. Every setback and every disappointment is part of the larger picture I am creating for your good. Do not rush to hide your wounds. Bring them into my light. I will turn your sorrow into joy, your heaviness into praise. I know every detail of your path, and my plans for you are to bring hope, not harm. While you wait and wrestle, I am shaping character, deepening hope, and building perseverance in you. Guard your heart from bitterness and resentment because they become chains that weigh you down. Forgiveness is a key that unlocks freedom. I have shown you perfect forgiveness. Now I call you to extend it. This does not excuse wrong, but it releases your heart from the grip of the past. When you forgive, you make space for healing and new mercy. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and point you toward me. Community is a sacred gift. When you walk with others who seek me, your steps grow lighter and your faith is strengthened. Do not pull away when things get hard. Let trusted people support you. Together, you form a body where each person matters, and I dwell in your unity. Your struggles are not yours alone, they are carried by the whole, and I am honored when my people support and pray for one another. Never stop seeking me with a hunger for more. I am a well of living water that never runs dry. When you let me fill you, your soul is refreshed and you gain new strength. In quiet moments, allow me to refill what has been poured out. I desire a deep relationship with you, not based on duty, but on love. As you lean into me, your outlook changes. You see beyond your current problems and rest in my control. As you stay in my presence, your life bears fruit. Peace, joy, patience, love, fruit that blesses others and honors me. If you are weary, come to me. I will give rest to your soul. You do not need to carry your burdens alone or pretend to be strong. Cast your cares on me because I care deeply for you. I am not a distant observer. I am your safe place, your strength, your loving Father. Open your heart to receive my comfort and healing. I am here now and always, ready to hold you and walk you through whatever comes next. Your journey is precious to me, and I am with you every step. Trust me, I am a good Father, worthy of all your hope and love. I am inviting you to trust beyond what your eyes can see and what feels safe. I know the nights you have wrestled with questions about your worth and purpose. None of those nights are wasted. In them, I am refining your heart like gold in fire, making it shine brighter, not burning it away. Do not give in to despair, even when the darkness feels thick. I am the light that cannot be overcome, and I am working everything together for your good, even when you cannot yet see how. You are not walking alone. My spirit is with you, speaking courage to your soul and hope to your heart. When fear tries to swallow you, call my name. I am your fortress and healer. Your vulnerabilities are not flaws, they are doors through which my grace enters. Come to me with your fragile places and let my love take root there. Each day is another step toward deeper faith. Not a faith built on having every answer, but on remembering the love I have already shown you. Let this truth sink in. You are treasured beyond measure. You are chosen not because of your strength, but because I delight in you. Your past failures do not define you. They are pages that I can turn into a story of redemption. Even in your weakness, my power is at its fullest. Rise not on your own, but leaning on me. I call you to walk free in forgiveness and confident in belonging. My presence with you is constant, a steady hand holding yours in storms, and a soft voice calming your heart. You were made for more than just getting by. You were created to flourish in my love and purpose. When doubt shouts, remember that I have already overcome the world. Do not fear. I am with you. Do not be discouraged. I am your God. I will sustain you with my strong right hand, carrying you through every low place and lifting you to the heights I have prepared. Your life, with all its imperfect beauty, reflects my glory. Let that reality change how you see yourself and others. In humility and gratitude, you will discover peace beyond understanding and a joy that remains in all circumstances. The road may twist and turn, but my hand does not slip. I am leading you toward rest and abundant life. Keep your eyes on me, and your soul will find home. Each forward step brings you closer to the destiny I crafted uniquely for you. Do not shrink away from the challenges ahead. Welcome them as places where I can teach and strengthen you. In these exact difficulties, I am writing a story of faithfulness, proving again and again that I will not let you go. Let your trust become a light for those who are lost in darkness, because you carry my love within you. Stand firm, knowing my grace is enough in every season. I am your courage in fear, your strength in weakness, your calm in chaos. Rest in this and rise in hope, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. When you are overwhelmed by weariness, remember I am near. I do not ask you to carry everything by yourself or pretend that you are okay when you are not. Come to me honestly with your exhaustion, your doubts, your fears. I am not harsh or distant. I am the Father who speaks peace into your storms. The night may feel endless and the road unclear, but my love is steady, a flame that cannot be blown out. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. There is no shame in needing rest. In resting, you give me room to renew your spirit. Think of the seasons. Winter does not fight its stillness. It trusts in the promise of spring. In the same way, you must allow yourself seasons of quiet and pause. These are not empty times. They are rich soil where hope grows and strength forms. I am the gardener of your soul, tending you patiently, even when you see no change on the surface. Trust my timing and my care. Every moment of waiting is woven with purpose. When doubts tell you that you are forgotten or unwanted, listen instead to my voice saying you are deeply loved. You are not an accident, not a burden. You are my masterpiece, crafted with detail and care. Your pain does not define you, it refines you. Even in your broken places, my grace is at work, stitching healing and hope into your story. Let these truths anchor you when storms rage. I see the hidden places in your heart, even the ones you avoid. I am not scared of your chaos or your questions. Bring them to me. You do not need all the answers to be loved by me. A heart willing to seek is already on the way to transformation. I will meet you exactly where you are and gently guide you toward light and renewal. You are never walking this road alone. I walk beside you, and when you cannot go on, I carry you. There is strong beauty in surrender. It is not giving up, it is choosing to trust my power more than your own. When you release your need to control everything, you allow my peace to fill you. This peace is deeper than circumstances, calming the storm inside you. I give it freely, not because you are perfect, but because I love you. Let this peace guard your heart and mind in every battle. In quiet moments, listen for my voice. It may come as a whisper or a deep knowing in your spirit. I often speak in stillness because that is when your heart is most open. Do not fear empty spaces. They are often where my presence becomes most real. When you feel hollow, remember that I am the living water who satisfies your inner thirst. Drink deeply of my love, and you will find what the world cannot give. You are not defined by your past or your current struggles. I see beyond your failures to the bright future I have planned for you. Every mistake can become a lesson. Every sorrow can grow into joy. Nothing is too broken for me to heal. When guilt tries to chain you, remember my grace breaks every shackle. Walk with confidence knowing you are forgiven, renewed, and loved. Do not compare your story to someone else's. Each path is different, and I make your journey fit you perfectly. What looks like delay may be my careful preparation. Trust that I am arranging every detail. You are never forgotten or overlooked in my design. Every moment is a thread in the beautiful tapestry of your life. Be gentle with yourself. Healing and growth take time. They unfold slowly, like sunrise spreading across the sky. Celebrate small steps, a moment of peace, a spark of hope, a quiet joy. These are signs of my spirit at work. Even when you cannot see progress, transformation is happening beneath the surface. Trust the hidden work of my grace. It is powerful beyond what you imagine. When you feel ready and safe, lean into community. I made you for connection. Shared pain becomes lighter, shared joy becomes greater. Being honest with others is not weakness, it is courage. As you share your journey, my love flows through friendships and fellowship. Let others hold you up when you are tired, and be willing to hold them when they are weak. Together, you reflect my kingdom, where burdens are shared, joy is multiplied, and hope stays alive. There is always an open invitation before you, not to stay trapped in shame or the weight of your past, but to come to me with an open, humble heart. Do not misread your trials as proof that I have rejected you. I am closer than your own breath, ready to restore what is broken. Sometimes I allow hardships to sift you, not to break you, but to bring to light what needs healing so you can live more fully. I do not delight in your pain, but I am pleased when you cling to me through the storm. I am shaping you to be more like my Son, and though the process can hurt, it is covered in my grace. You are never left alone in this refining fire. My Spirit leads, comforts, and strengthens you. Every time you lean on me instead of yourself, your trust deepens. I treasure that trust more than any outward perfection. Surrender and trust are not single moments. They are daily choices. Each morning, invite me in again. Hand me your plans, worries, and disappointments. Watch how I turn ordinary moments into encounters with my presence. Even when you walk through valleys, my hand stays steady under you. I am teaching you patience and humility, not as burdens, but as gifts that bring peace and depth to your life. The landscape of faith is not always smooth, but it is always purposeful in my hands. Your hesitations do not surprise me. Your bravery in moving forward anyway honors what I am doing in you. Keep the flame of hope alive, even when shadows feel long. Hope is more than emotion. It is confident expectation rooted in my goodness. The world may call it foolish, but I call it holy. Each time you choose hope over fear, you align your heart with my kingdom, where love is stronger than anything that comes against you. When doubt rises, remember the stories of those who trusted me before you. They faced giants, deserts, and storms, but they overcame because they held on to faith. You are part of that same story of redemption, and your part matters. You may not see the whole picture yet, but trust that I am weaving every piece with care. Be mindful of the people and influences you allow close to your heart. Just as light disperses darkness, voices around you shape your inner world. Stay close to those who encourage your growth, speak truth with kindness, and genuinely seek me. Do not be afraid to step away from things or relationships that drain your spirit or pull you off course. You were made for joy, purpose, and freedom, and walking in them takes wisdom and courage. My Spirit within you helps you discern what builds you up and what tears you down. When you feed your spirit with my word, prayer, and honest fellowship, you create a sanctuary inside where my peace can live, even when life outside is chaotic. Prayer is not just a habit, it is a lifeline. Come to me not only when you are desperate, but also in the quiet moments. Share your fears, hopes, thanks, and even your silence. I value honesty far more than polished words. When you cannot find words, my spirit prays on your behalf. Prayer is a two-way conversation. As you pour out your heart, listen for my response: comfort, guidance, correction. This ongoing exchange deepens your walk with me and turns normal moments into holy ones. When you feel weighed down by sin or shame, remember that my mercy is endless. I do not hold your past against you. My Son carried your sin so it would no longer own you. Come to my throne of grace boldly. Repentance is not a mark of failure. It is the doorway to healing and restoration. I delight in giving fresh starts. When you truly grasp my love, undeserved, unending, unconditional, it sets you free inside. Let my love be your shield and your motivation to live differently, not out of pressure, but out of gratitude. I have placed gifts, passions, and experiences in you that equip you for special tasks in my kingdom. Do not belittle the small things you do in obedience. Every act of kindness, every moment of faithfulness matters more than you know. In my eyes, nothing done in love is small. I call you to live in the light, to be a beacon of hope where I have placed you. When you feel weak or unqualified, remember that my strength shows itself best in weakness. Nothing is wasted when you give it to me. What you see as limits, I can turn into platforms to display my grace. Step out in faith, trusting that I will give you what you need each step. My love calls you to walk by faith, not sight. Some answers and breakthroughs will take time. Waiting is not wasted. It shapes your faithfulness and character. Do not lose heart when change seems slow. My timing is precise and filled with purpose. Keep your focus on me, not on others' opinions or your own fears. Your value and identity are grounded in me and cannot be taken away. I celebrate your smallest victories and stay near even when you feel forgotten. As you keep seeking me, cultivate gratitude. Thankfulness shifts your focus from what you lack to what I provide, from despair to hope. Even in struggle, there are many gifts: breath in your lungs, people who care, unseen protections, and future blessings already in motion. A grateful heart opens the door to joy and renews your strength. It helps you stay anchored in my presence no matter the season. I am close to those who seek me sincerely, and I will not abandon your desire for holiness and truth. Above all, know this: you are deeply loved. My love does not depend on your behavior, success, or emotions. It is steady, chasing you even when you run, surrounding you even when you feel alone. Nothing in all creation can separate you from this love. When you feel most weak, ashamed, or lost, I am carrying you closest to my heart. My love invites you to rest, to trust, and to rise each day renewed. Walk forward with courage and peace, knowing I am your constant help and source of life. As you arrive at this moment, feel my everlasting presence wrapping around you. You are exactly where you need to be to hear this. You are not alone. I am speaking truth to the deepest parts of you. Here, in this intimate space, you will find a clearer sense of your worth and purpose. These words are personal. I speak them to meet the specific hunger of your soul. What you choose to do with them can shift your life. Turning away may leave you wandering in doubt. Receiving them can ignite a fire that transforms every shadow into new dawn. When you wonder how to move forward with the weight of past mistakes, remember, I am the one who brings life to dry ground, who creates rivers and deserts, who makes crooked ways straight. You do not have to carry your troubles alone. Bring them to me like a child runs to a loving parent with honesty and trust. I am not just beside you, watching. I am within you, weaving peace into who you are and giving strength to your tired heart. When doubt crashes over you, I am your calm harbor. When shame clings to you, I am the light that burns it away. Do not underestimate this moment. I see the small spark of faith you carry. Even planted in hard soil, that seed can grow into a sheltering tree under my care. You are not here by accident. Your life carries more purpose than you realize. There are battles to be fought in the unseen, battles for your family, your community, and your own heart. Do not stop seeking me. Just as dawn eventually breaks every night, consistent seeking brings light to confusion and darkness. The difference I make in your life is not far away. It is close and real. When you speak my name, you come before my throne. This is not just a picture. It is reality. You may feel unworthy, thinking your sins and failures have pushed you too far. Listen closely. You are infinitely precious to me, and nothing you have done can erase my mark on you. My forgiveness covers you like a cloak. My grace flows endlessly. My love is not a prize for good behavior, it is who I am. I am the one who goes after the lost, who knelt to wash feet, who took every wound so that you could be free. Do not believe any voice that says you are beyond my love. Open your heart and let me fill the empty places with truth and peace. Let go of the pressure to be perfect and rest in the work I am doing to make you whole. Each day is a new gift, a new chance to step into your calling. It is not about big, dramatic acts. It is about small, faithful choices, a gentle word instead of bitterness, a kind gesture when you feel tired, a prayer when you feel nothing. In these moments, you reflect my heart to the world. Your life matters because my light lives in you. As you surrender to my will, you become a channel of my mercy and joy. Do not downplay the impact of your prayers, your compassion, your courage. They plant seeds that will grow long after you see them. I call you now to stand up with renewed strength. There is nothing that can separate you from my love, not fear, not failure, not darkness. I have overcome the world and claimed victory on your behalf. Let that victory lift you. Let it move you forward and fill your eyes with hope that does not fade. Walk boldly, holding on to my promise that I am guiding every step. When the enemy lies, answer with my truth. When you are worn out, come into my presence and rest. The journey may be long, but my grace is enough for every mile. You are mine, cherished, forgiven, and empowered. I have plans for your peace and a future full of hope. Let your heart be steady and your spirit brave as you align with my purposes. I will supply what you need. When your strength runs out, mine does not. Trust me over your own understanding. As you surrender each area of your life, watch how I move obstacles, heal broken places, and make all things new. This is the adventure of faith. I invite you into the abundant life I promised. Receive these words not as just another message, but as a personal love letter from the Creator of heaven and earth, a divine invitation to walk closely with me every day. I delight in you more than you know. I delight in your prayers, your seeking, and the love you show. Let these truths sink deeply into you. You are never forgotten, never abandoned, always loved. Take my hand and step into the fullness of life I have prepared. Trust me to finish the work I began in you. Your future shines with my glory. Rise now, beloved, and live boldly in my love. Embrace your destiny without fear, knowing I go before you and carry you when you are too tired to walk. Speak life over yourself and others. Let your faith move the mountains in front of you. You are my treasured child, made for this very time. Walk in the authority and peace I give, sharing my light wherever you go. Live the abundant, victorious life that was bought for you at great cost. Go forward with courage and joy, watching my hand move powerfully in and through you. Remember always, you are mine forever. Right here, make a decision. Say out loud, yes, I choose to walk with you. Then keep these words close. Save them, return to them, and share them with someone who needs hope, so that what I have begun in you can ripple into many lives. Amen.